in the world? Be March Boxing, and I'm back at it once again. Another breakdown and prediction. World title fight, you already know. Coming back at you with this breakdown and prediction. Vacant title on the line, WBA style. Lawrence Okolie from England, 15-0 with 12 KOs versus Krzysztof Glowacki from Poland, former WBO champion at cruiserweight, and he's what's his record? About 31-2 with 19 KOs. Okay, so this is a good fight right here. Lawrence Okolie. First time I seen this guy, he was on the scene when he fought what's his name? I first seen Lawrence Okolie on the scene actually in the Olympics, 2016 Olympics. Can't quite remember if he won a fight or if he got knocked out in the first round, but I remember seeing this tall, lanky dude from England, Lawrence Okolie, in the Brazil 2016 Olympics. Okay, and the first time I seen Glowacki, as a matter of fact, I believe was on the PBC. PBC when he fought a great, tremendous fight at a big upset versus, and I believe that's the night he snatched the title off of Marco Hawk. Stopped him, dropped him about 2 times, maybe three. So this is a good fight, and I'm actually even glad that the man Glowacki is getting an opportunity for a world title shot, especially considering what happened to him. I don't know if it was his last fight, but at least the last fight I seen Glowacki in was that controversial fight versus Marius Briedis. Albeit the man Glowacki is the one who started the effery, you know what I mean, when he rabbit punched the man Briedis. Briedis retaliated with the right elbow, MMA style to the jaw. Glowacki did a little acting job, and that acting job, how he was being dramatic, ultimately didn't mean nothing to the man Briedis because Briedis knocked him out, dropped him about 2 times in devastating fashion, and that was a wrap. Glowacki, he crowd foul play. He demanded that the fight be declared no contest, blah blah blah. So a lot of politics that went on, but they wasn't doing that especially in that tournament. They're not holding out the tournament for Glowacki's demand, so they kept the tournament moving. But here it is. Glowacki has an opportunity to become a two-time cruiserweight champion of the world, okay? So Lawrence Okolie is about 6'5", Not too sure how long his reach is, but I already know his reach is way longer than the man Glowacki. You know what I'm saying? And Glowacki ain't got no short reach, but Lawrence Okolie is a very tall, lanky dude. This guy, Glowacki, is about 6 feet, and he has like a 75-inch reach. Okay, so I see this fight going as far as Glowacki will be the aggressor, but I think he's going to be in there also to try to make Lawrence Okolie look bad. But Lawrence Okolie don't care nothing about that because Lawrence Okolie will win an ugly fight which way he wants to do it. He will do it, and his fights are not really aesthetically pleasing to watch because there will be a lot of holding and grabbing. You know what I mean? Expect a lot of foul play from both these fighters. So there's going to be some rabbit punches, and I believe when they get to the clinching, there's going to be a lot of dirty play on the inside. You know what I mean? Might be some low blows, but Glowacki has one of his best weapons is him being the southpaw is his straight left to the gut. You know what I mean? He might throw a double jab, then a boom, straight left to the gut. You know what I mean? Floyd Mayweather style. Although Floyd's is more with the jab. You know what I mean? But Glowacki's gonna be a power shot, and he'll be looking for that. And please expect the man. um, Lawrence Okolie will be time to time one with the uppercut because this guy's gonna have to bend low. The man Glowacki to throw that straight left to the gut. You know what I mean? So the man Glowacki doesn't have much head movement, but he does have a nice head movement as far as ducking shots and throwing a counter shot immediately, ducking like a counter punch. You know what I mean? And he will be trying to do that as well because he doesn't have no cannoli type of head movement. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head on a swivel type of head movement. But he will duck shots, boom, get low, and throw a vicious counter shot immediately. You know what I mean? So the man Glowacki, he will be the aggressor. Lawrence Okolie is a very awkward guy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be on the back foot. You know what I'm saying? Throwing his jab, pumping his jab, going backwards. You know what I'm saying? Throwing the straight right. He's not really a hooker, but he can throw the hook in short range. And that's a punch that he will definitely be looking forward to. You know what I mean? Because, he's more of a straight lines puncher. You know what I mean? If he does get clipped or gets caught with any kind of punch, Lawrence Okolie does nothing else but grab. You know what I mean? Might be some points deducted in this fight. Don't be surprised one bit, you know what I mean? But I think that the man Glowacki at some point in time will be tired of trying to box with this guy and he's going to be overly aggressive. And that will play in the favor of the man Lawrence Okolie. Lawrence Okolie has a nice right uppercut. He throws a nice 1-2, but he'll grab, you know what I mean? He's not a guy who throws punches and bunches, excuse me, in combinations or whatever. He throws a straight 1-2, might be going backwards on the back foot when Glowacki gets caught, and if Glowacki tries to duck and try to throw his counter punch, the man Okolie will get the clinching. You know what I mean? So I think that the man Lawrence Okolie will have the more cleaner punches. I think it's going to be difficult for the man Glowacki to get past that jab and the long reach of the man Lawrence Okolie, and he's going to have to take risks and sell out. And with him doing that, Lawrence Okolie to me, I think he has a good chin. I'm not saying that he's been there with the big, massive punches, but he knows how to keep himself in position not to get hurt and by any severe punches because of his clinching style. You know what I mean? He's a grabber, Vladimir Klitschko style. That's what he does. And he ain't going to let this 6-foot guy get past that jab with these straight punches. And that's why I'm saying don't be surprised if the man Glowacki can get clipped with the left hook, a short left hook on the inside. You know what I'm saying? That Okolie has when a guy, because Okolie fights from range, mid-range fighter. But when guys get close, he'll throw the quick left hook and he'll grab. And the right uppercut will be there for him all night, especially when this guy, Glowacki, is trying to throw his nice, one of his best punches, that straight left of the gut. Glowacki also has a nice right hook, you know what I mean, from the southpaw stance. And he throws, he can throw, he's a better combination puncher, in my opinion, than the man Lawrence Okolie, you know what I mean? You check it, he can throw the jab, then the straight left of the gut, then the right hook, you know what I mean? 3-punch combination. You check it. So when he throws that hook, he's also leaving himself open. You know what I mean? He's leaving himself open for the right uppercut and also a straight right punch. And being the southpaw, that's a kryptonite for a southpaw, the straight right hand. You know what I mean? So I think this fight will be I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think it's going to be a lot of clinching. And I think it's going to reach a point where the man what's his name knows he can't get past that jab, Glowacki, and Glowacki is not going to take too many risks to the point where he might get knocked out. You know what I mean? So I think that this fight will go the distance. You know what I mean? And I think Glowacki is going to realize getting past that jab, he's going to have to sell out. And I think he's going to do whatever he can to make this an ugly fight and to try and make the man Lawrence Okolie look bad. And Okolie will win this fight on points decision. I think he's probably going to win 8 rounds to 4. Okolie doesn't care nothing about an ugly fight because most of his fights throughout his career, at least the ones that have gone the distance, because he has 12 knockouts. I'll say the ones that have gone the distance, like the Isaac Chamberlain fight. I think them fellas go have no problem with winning an ugly fight as long as he has that WBA cruiserweight strap in his possession. He's already been, I think, a European cruiserweight champion, British champion. Next step up is to be the world champion with the WBA strap. You know what I mean? And I think he will achieve that dream this weekend. And 2016, we're in 2021. I'm pretty sure this world title opportunity would have came last year in 2020. Because usually Olympians, whether they win or lose, but especially if they win, they get fast tracked. You know what I mean? And in his 15th fight, going into his 16th fight, he'll be fighting for a world title. You know what I mean? Alexander Usyk was fighting for a world title, I believe, in his 10th fight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 11th. You check it. So, and he went to the cruiserweight route himself too. You know what I mean? He actually beat Glowacki for the WBO strap that Glowacki had when he beat off of Marco Huck. So I think the victor in this fight will be the man from England with the Nigerian background, Lawrence Okolie from Hackney. B Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know who you guys think gonna win this fight, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.